Authority,
Director of National Identification Authority,
Director of National Health
Executive
Insurance
Director
Authority,
of National Health
Development
Insurance Authority,
Partners, esteemed members of the diplomatic community,
esteemed members of the diplomatic community, of the media,
gentlemen,
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. It is with great pleasure and honor that I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you gathered here for the historic launch of the Ghana card number.
This initiative under the visionary leadership of His Excellency the Vice President, Dr. President, marks a significant step in our nation's journey towards enhancing civil registration and vital statistics systems and identity management services, which firmly aligns with government's digitalization agenda. Today, we witness the collaboration of the Birth and Death Registry, Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health and National Identification Authority in an effort to issue each child identity card number
identity card number.
This collaboration emphasizes the commitment of the government to leverage technology and innovation for the betterment of our society, particularly in ensuring the identification and documentation of our younger citizens from the moment of their birth. At the heart of this initiative lies the integration of systems, wherein the Birth and Death Registry, upon receiving notification from the Ghana Health Service or the Ministry of Health of a birth within their facilities, promptly issues a registration number. This seamless process not only streamlines administrative procedures, but also ensures the expeditious issuance of vital documents essential for establishing the identity of our children. The benefits of implementing such a system in Ghana are manifold. Firstly, it ensures the timely and accurate documentation of births, thereby facilitating access to essential services such as health care. Providing children with identification card numbers at birth will empower them with proof of identity. This will facilitate their inclusion in various aspects of society and safeguard their rights and entitlements. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this initiative is an example of government commitment to efficiency, transparency, and accountability. With the expertise and resources of key stakeholders under the auspices of the Office of the Vice President, synergies were created to enhance the effectiveness of vital event registration that will foster public trust and confidence in our institutions. As we implement this important project, it will be our collective commitment to leave no child undocumented, irrespective of the allocation. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to welcome all of you for prioritizing this program. Thank you very much. Akwaba.
We're grateful to you, Mrs. Henrietta Lamte. You are the acting registrar.
Mrs. Henrietta Lamte, you are the acting registrar, the Births and Deaths Registry.
We receive now, ladies and gentlemen, for his remarks, the Director General of the Ghana Health Service. Make welcome Dr. Patrick Kum Abwaji.
Thank you very much, and good morning all.
Thank you very much,
Your
and good morning all.
The Vice President of the
Your
Republic,
Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic,
the Honorable Minister, Designate
the Honorable Minister, Designate for Health,
Regional Minister,
Honorable Regional Minister,
Minister for Works and Housing,
Minister for Works and Housing,
designates,
Minister for Information designates,
here present,
our MCDCs here present, Executive Secretary of the National Identification Authority, Professor Ajiman Tefwa, the Acting Registrar of Births and Deaths
of Health Services,
Greater Accra Regional Director of Health Services,
the District Director of Health Services,
the Ghana District Director of Health
Hospital, distinguished invited guests, colleague health workers, the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am privileged to make these few remarks on today's occasion for the launch of the Ghana card number at birth. For us in the health sector, the day represents a key milestone in our strategies of having over 80% of all births which occur in our facilities registered immediately following birth or within 30 days of birth. We are grateful to you, Your Excellency, the Vice President, for your sense of foresight in ensuring that the government's digitalization agenda, which you lead, leaves some footprint imprints in the health sector. Your Excellency, as we gather here today to witness launch of this integration of the Lightwave medical record system, the District Health Information DI2 tracker, with the Birth and Death Registry and the National Identification System, we are not just witnessing the launch of a project, but embarking on a new era of healthcare transformation underpinned by technological innovation and strategic vision. How far have we come, sir? The journey to this momentous day has been both challenging and rewarding. Over the years, the health sector has made significant strides in developing a robust health information system that is responsive, scalable, and capable of meeting the diverse needs of the population. Our journey has been marked with continuous learning, adaptation, and success in improving health outcomes through better data management and utilization. Ladies and gentlemen, the e-tracker and the Lightwave Health Information Management System are an integral component of the health sector's health management information system strategy, making a pivotal advancement in our health information management. The versatile design supports collecting, analyzing, and reporting individual-level data across various programs, significantly enhancing our capacity for detailed monitoring and effective management of health services. The e-tracker and the LIMS ability to operate across mobile platforms, including offline settings, ensures that our health workers can capture and access vital health information even in the most remote areas, improving the patient care and health outcomes. This technological leap underscores our commitment to building a responsive, efficient, and quality-driven healthcare information system pivotal for informed decision-making and policy formulation. Today, we take another giant leap forward. This initiative, championed by the Office of the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and aligned with the World Health Organization directives on civil registration and vital events, signifies our commitment to leveraging digital tools to improve maternal and child health services. I am happy to announce that following the launch today, the Ghana Card at Birth service will be available across the country in all facilities, accessible, and even in the remotest village where e-tracker and Lightwave Health Information Management System are utilized. Your Excellency, currently the Lightwave Health Information Management System has deployed to about 338 health facilities or hospitals, including teaching hospitals, regional and district hospitals. Deployments are meanwhile ongoing in about 600 health centers in Bono, Ashanti, Central, Greater Accra, Northern, and the Northeastern regions. Where the e-tracker and the LIMS are utilized, health workers will capture details of the newborn and their caregivers during childbirth clinic and transmit them automatically to a digital platform of birth and death registry, the National Identification Authority, and the National Identification Authority. Upon successful transmission, birth certificates and national ID numbers will be generated automatically and sent to caregivers via SMS. Ladies and gentlemen, this seamless integration means a child born in Ghana will have an identity at birth. The successful implementation of this intervention is a testament to the tireless efforts and the visionary leadership of His Excellency the Vice President, with support from the Ministry of Health, Births and Deaths, and the National Identification Authority, and our development partners. It is a milestone victory and speaks volumes about our collective commitment to improving healthcare delivery in Ghana. As I conclude, Your Excellency, as we celebrate this achievement, let us commit ourselves to a vision of healthier and more inclusive Ghana. Let us continue to innovate, collaborate, and push the boundaries of what is possible for all the well-being of all Ghanaians. My deepest gratitude goes to the Vice President for his unwavering support, our healthcare workers for their dedication, and to everyone who has contributed to making this day possible. Thank you very much.
Dr. Patrick Kumabwaji is the Director General of the Ghana Health Service. We thank you ever so much for underscoring the importance of this milestone in achieving a collective resolve to improving the health delivery system in Ghana. If you're joining us here at the Ghanorth Municipal Hospital of Angkor, or you're joining us via television on GTV, on City TV, Joy News, Movement TV, or on radio on Sasi Radio, ABC News GH, and also on the Vice President's platform on Facebook and the Ministry of Information, you have made it to the launch of the Ghana Card Number at Birth. It is now the turn of the Executive Director of the National Identification Authority. For those of you who might not be aware, the streamlined procedure for obtaining a Ghana Card Number at birth will involve the seamless coordination between healthcare facilities and the NIA. Would you please make welcome Professor Kenneth Ajiman Atifwa.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Honorable Minister for Works and Housing, the Honorable Minister Designate for Information, the Honorable Minister Designate for Greater Accra, the Honorable Minister Designate for Health, all institutional heads represented here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on the very capable and extensive protocol established by our ebullient Master of Ceremony and most especially by the Acting Registrar of the Births and Deaths Registry, Mrs. Henrietta Lamte. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with immense pleasure and pride that I stand here to give brief remarks on this very historic day, a momentous occasion marking another facet of NIA's mandate fulfilled alongside our very capable technical partners, Identity Management Systems Limited, a subsidiary of the Margins Group of companies. Our presence here today marks the effectiveness of interagency cooperation and collaboration. What we are about to witness today is the product of effective collaboration between the Ghana National Identification Authority, the Registry of Births and Deaths, the Ghana Health Service, and the the Ministry of Health, and other critical stakeholders. In 2017, we amended the National Identity Register Act to remove a barrier that had required that only Ghanaians aged 6 years and above would be registered onto the National Identity Register. We deemed it fit, under the capable leadership of His Excellency the Vice President, to be more inclusive and to drill down and go down to the very base of Ghanaian society, babyhood. Today, we begin the process of registering Ghanaians with identity. Ghanaians with identity are, generally speaking, those who are about 6 weeks old, haven't been outdoored or gone through a naming ceremony and been given a name of their own, identity of their own. So we are not registering baby Mildred because the baby's mother is called Mildred. We're going to be registering Ghanaian babies who have been given identity, and that in the context of Ghana, culturally speaking, is approximately from age 6 weeks and above. That is also because one of the challenges in registering babies is the question of the development of their biometrics, particularly the fingerprints, and the fact that the faces of babies change so rapidly or quickly. It has been determined by the science and by the biometrics and technology departments of our respective institutions that commencing from age 6 weeks up to age 6 is reliable and will give us value for money. Beyond that stage, and so today we begin the issuance of identity, unique personal identification numbers. That will be issued to all kids pursuant to the legislative change that I spoke about earlier, be given to all kids from age 0, and indeed to all persons age 0 to infinity, but focusing on this occasion on age 0 to 6. Thereafter, it's part of our mandate to register Ghanaians aged beyond 6 up to 14. All things being equal, that is an enterprise will begin in about 2 months or 3 months from now, working NIA, working with the National Health Insurance Authority, whose executive director is here with us, Dr. Abuaje Da Costa. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, later this year, with God on our side and all things being equal, we will also commence the registration of Ghanaians in the diaspora. This is an obligation we have been pursuing under law, as required by law, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. We will make appropriate announcements with respect to these 2 other events at the appropriate occasion. Today, permit me to return to the registration of our dear babies and children under 6. I'm particularly happy that with the registration of over 17.8 million Ghanaians onto the National Identity Register of Ghanaians aged 15 and above, we now begin to look at the base. Your Excellency, today, commencing today, the personal identification number will be given to every child born in this country. I mean, every Ghanaian. The focus now is every Ghanaian. And there is nothing useful to add to the very detailed and brilliant presentational submissions made by Mrs. Henrietta Lamte of the Births and Deaths Registry. So permit me to conclude simply by saying that with this critical milestone beginning today, contestations about age, contestations about citizenship identification, all of those will become a thing of the past. As we say, football age will no longer exist. And with that, all the other falsehoods, all the other centers of contention will begin to evaporate. Our national elections will be cleaner. We should be able, indeed, in my personal view, we should be able, beginning this year, to rely on the National Identity Register to vote as Ghanaians, because we have the cleanest moment in our history and in our future yet. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, let me say with gratitude how pleased all the National Identification Authority and its partners are on this occasion as we begin the registration of our foundations. I thank you for your attention and good morning once again.
the beginning of our foundations, really. Ladies and gentlemen, help me say a big thank you to the Executive Director of the National Identification Authority, Professor Ajiman Atefwa. A round of applause. A milestone like this requires celebration, and for that matter, we're joined by the Adanse Cultural Troupe, who will treat us to some music and dance. Please welcome them warmly with a round of applause. A beautiful display of arts and culture, ladies and gentlemen, the Adanse Cultural Troupe. And we're live on GTV, the station of the nation, on City TV, on Joy News, on Movement TV, Asase Radio, ABC News, GH, and we're live on Facebook, on the Vice President's platform, and that of the Ministry of Information. Today, we're particularly pleased to be joined by the Asofan Manche Ni Abetia III. Please make him welcome with a round of applause. He is joined by the ASOFAM Chief Advisor, Nikuta Agbo. Thank you very much. Also with us this morning is a former government statistician and now the board chair of the Ghana Statistical Service, Madame Grace Bediakon. A round of applause for her. Thank you very much. We're delighted to receive remarks from the Ministry of Health. Here to deliver on behalf of the Sector Minister, make welcome the Chief Director, Alhaji Hafiz Adam.
Good morning, Your Excellency, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Ministers of State present here, Honorable Ministers designate, members of the Diplomatic Corps, let me stand on existing protocols and to say that all protocols observed minus COVID-19 protocols. Today's event, for me, coming from the ministry and speaking on behalf of my Honorable Minister Designate, Affable, Honorable Okuboy, is a demonstration of the fact that everything is possible. And if it is possible, let me hear you say it's possible. It is possible. Your Excellency, let me enumerate some of the benefits of this project that we are about to launch. As we are told already, this project has the tendency to give our children the right to a name, identity, as well as citizenship, and the protection and violation of their rights. It will further reduce errors and ensuring that all births are properly recorded. Now, this process, no doubt, will therefore facilitate the storage of records as well as its retrieval for birth administration. It will make it easier for individuals to access their own birth certificates when needed. As it has already been said, it will address the issue of our football age and official age. We all know that some of our national teams are currently under suspension because they declared wrong ages. And for us, it will sanitize our sports sector. That is when we are able to give our correct ages, we will escape the penalty of suspension. With the digitalization, we can achieve our development goals and ultimately address the issues of poverty. It will protect the rights of every child and woman, as well as every man. We therefore want to encourage you, everyone here, to reflect on it and apply yourself to it. We in the Ministry of Health, as the policy implementer in the health sector, we want to assure our Vice President that we are committed to it and we shall do everything possible to coordinate efforts in this sector to ensure the success of this program. On behalf of my minister designates, let me once again express our sincere gratitude to our Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, for this excellent project. We thank you so much and wish you the best of the day. Thank you.
We're grateful to you, Alhaji Hafiz Adam, Chief Director, the Ministry of Health, for those very warm and inspiring remarks. Under this framework, we're told that newborns will receive their unique Ghana card numbers alongside their birth certificates, effectively establishing their identity from the moment of birth. But how will this pan out in practical ways for us to understand? For the next few minutes, I ask that you lend your attention to the screen for a demonstration video.
Integrated system to issue Ghana card number to a child. As part of its health sector digitization initiative, the government of Ghana has implemented an integrated system to facilitate the issuance of Ghana card numbers to newborns. Procedure for issuance of Ghana card number at birth. A mother attends weigh-in with her child at any health facility in the country. At weigh-in, the details of the child and mother are entered into either the e-tracker or the light wave systems. The details collected are sent to the birth and death registry for a birth certificate number. The birth and death registry then validates the data received and issues a birth certificate number. The birth certificate number obtained from the birth and death registry is entered into the child's passbook. A request is subsequently sent to the National Identification Authority (NIA) for a Ghana card number for the child with the data collected and the birth certificate number received. The NIA validates the data received and issues a Ghana card number to the child. The Ghana card number received from the NIA is entered into the passbook of the child. Both the birth certificate number and the Ghana card number are sent to the mother as a text message.
The public health nurse at the Ghana Municipal Hospital. Here is the child welfare clinic. We do weigh-in, registration, and then immunization. Initially, a child must have a name right after birth or before birth. But if that doesn't happen, the child must have a name within 6 weeks. So when the child comes for weighing within 6 weeks, we register the child. Then we take the process to the birth and death registry. After the registration from birth and death, then we process the child to NIA for Ghana card. So to enable the child to get NIA for Ghana card number. So to enable the child to get the Ghana card number, the mother must have the Ghana card itself before the child can be enrolled to the NIA for the Ghana card number.
So when the child is 5 years, they can go to any NIA office to go and then get the physical card for the baby.
So we've been hooked onto the Lightwave Health Information Management System for the past 2 years, and I must say that it has been a great addition to our work. So the process of birth registration through to NIA registration is very short. It takes on average between 5 to 10 minutes and you'll be done. So we don't anticipate any queuing at the end. And we hope that this will bring a great relief to parents and mothers to go at a great time to get either their birth registration or their Ghana card.
Eba Ghana Municipal Hospital, some in Bewe Meba. Eba no me Ghana card amount cra. Na me be yebi. Oba de hiane sa ode o Ghana card. Ukunu so Ghana card. Now house number account home. Process ni very simple. Between 2 to 3 minutes na we. Ni amount number wo phone so. Ya afra na number. Ti me tu a phone nyina fo. So mama maybe more mama. Sana be ya omunyi na ombre ho.
So we encourage all parents to enroll their children for the Ghana card number.
Ghana card at birth. Get your baby registered now. Integrated system to issue Ghana card number to a child. As part of its health sector digitization initiative.
Today to you, our guest of honor, the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
Thank you very much. Please have a seat. Most grateful. The Minister for Works and Housing, Kojo Nkrumah. Minister Designate for Information, Fatima Abubakar. Minister Designate for Greater Accra Region, Titus Ni Kwate Glover. Minister Designate for Health, Bernard Okoboi Doctor. The MP for Trobo Constituency, Honorable Moses Enim, as well as the parliamentary candidate for Trobo, Gloria Owusu. The Director General of the Ghana Health Service, a good friend, Honorable Patrick Kuma Abuachi. The Director General of the NHIA, good friend, Dr. Abuaji Da Costa. Executive Director of the National Identification Authority, good friend, Professor Ken Achiman Atifa. The Acting Registrar of the Births and Deaths Registry, Mrs. Henrietta Lamte. The Regional Director of the Regional Director of Health, Mrs. Akosia Owusu-Sapong. Then the Ghana North District Director of Health, the MCE for Ghana North, the Board Chair for the Ghana Statistical Service, Dr. Grace Bediako, the Nime Name, members of the media, doctors and nurses and staff of Ghana North Municipal Hospital, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a historic milestone in our nation's journey towards digital transformation and effective governance. We gather here today to officially launch the Ghana Card Number at Birth system, a revolutionary step forward in integrating and enhancing our national identity system. Our journey began in a time when identity was rooted in oral history and traditions, a period where the formal registration of vital statistics was a concept yet to be embraced. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't until 1888 that Ghana began the registration of vital statistics, a process that started with the recording of deaths, not births. We are told that the first individual registered in Ghana was known as Africa on 5th October 1899. This pivotal moment laid the groundwork for the Births and Deaths and Burial Ordinance introduced in 1912, marking the beginning of structured birth registration in Ghana. We are informed that the first child registered under this new system, which was introduced in 1912, was a baby by the name of Chocho, whose short-lived life highlighted the importance of recognizing and recording our citizens from birth. Chocho was born on 1st September 1912, registered on 1st September 1912, but also died on 1st September 1912. Hence the declaration of 1st September as the Births and Deaths Week celebration in Ghana, in memory of that. In the last few decades, Births and Deaths Registry has gone through different phases. The initial processes to digitalize its records has increased the birth registration coverage from 30% to 70%. Digital tools and the M-Birth system launched in 2016, made this possible. The mbirth allows real-time data upload from remote areas. The registry has also moved to an automated platform, and this platform allows for real-time registration across all regions. It has streamlined certificate issuance to within 2 hours. Additionally, it integrates with Ghana's digital payment systems via the Ghana.gov platform. And these changes have led to a consistent year-on-year increase in registration figures. Excuse me. Currently, the registration of births is done in the district in which the birth occurred, where the parent or significant other of the child goes to the nearest birth and death registry office in the district where the births occurred, presents evidence of the births, that is the maternal health record book, and provides biodata to the birth event. This results generally in extra financial costs to the parents, as they will have to travel distances to the nearest birth and death registry district office, prolonged lag time between birth and its registration, and sometimes even no registration at all. Many parents just sometimes don't bother to go through the hassle of registering their kids. Ladies and gentlemen, the absence of a unique identification system for citizens posed significant risks. It made all of us vulnerable to fraud, inefficiency in public service delivery, challenges in implementing social programs, electoral discrepancies, and threats to national security. Recognizing these vulnerabilities, Ghana established the National Identification Authority register to register citizens and residents. As of Monday, 11th March 2024, a total of 17.8 million Ghanaians have been successfully enrolled on the Ghana card system. Out of the successful enrollment, 17.75 million cards have been printed, and 17.1 of these cards have been delivered to the applicant, 17.1 million. Additionally, there are 53,929 cards that are ready to be printed as we speak. But the registration of 17.7 million adults above the age of 15 has left a critical gap. That is the registration of our children on the Ghana card from birth. The lack of integration between birth records and the national identity platforms opens up a variety of potential problems and risks impacting on national security, voter registration, social services delivery, and overall governance. Understanding the profound implications of this gap, the government of Ghana, through collaborative efforts with the Ghana Health Service, the Births and Deaths Registry, the Ghana Statistical Service, the National Identification Authority, we have now integrated these systems. And this integration, which has been a very collaborative effort, as Professor Ajiman Atefas highlighted, this integration of the databases of the Ghana Health Service, the NIA, the Births and Deaths Registry, is ensuring that every child born in Ghana is immediately provided with a unique identity, linking them to their mother's identity and securing their place within our national identity system. This monumental integration effort is not just about issuing a Ghana card number. It is about recognizing and affirming the rights and existence of our youngest citizens from the moment they enter this world. It is about laying a foundation for their future, ensuring that they have access to health, education, and social services without unnecessary barriers. The Ghana Card Number at Birth system promises many benefits. It provides documentary evidence of legal identity, social relationship, and rights from birth and ensures social protection. It enables effective planning of essential services like health, education, and social welfare, which supports economic growth and poverty reduction. It generates continuous demographic data for better management and sectoral improvements in health and well-being. In fact, my own thinking is that with this regular update in the demographics in terms of how many children have been born this year, how many have died, how many people are part of the register, by the time it's time for the next population census, we will know totally the total number of Ghanaians. You wouldn't really have to go and count anymore because it will be digitally provided. We will know. The data will be clear from what we are doing because we know who is coming on the register every single day. This Ghana Card at Birth system also offers a reliable base for assessing progress in childhood health interventions, enhancing health, well-being, and economic development. It facilitates the development of detailed population registers and reducing that reliance on decennial censuses and associated costs, as I have just said. It improves the accuracy of child mortality statistics, and it aids the computing of district-level fertility estimates, enabling precise targeting of population growth and policy interventions. We can also track enrollment in schools. If we have this number of children, by 6 they should be in school. Who is not in school? Why are they not in school? We will find out and make sure they are in school. This database also allows us to deal with the problem of child trafficking, which is a major issue. When a child is trafficked and you are able to arrest the perpetrator, who is this child? If the child is on the NIA database, it is likely that we will find them and return the child to their parents. The integrated Ghana Card at Birth system works this way, as has been explained. During the antenatal period, the mother's record is associated with this Ghana Card. So when the birth occurs in a health facility, it is captured in either the District Health Information System, e-tracker, at the CHIPS or health centers or in the hospitals. The notification of the birth is sent to the Birth and Death Registry, which then issues a birth registration number and then sends it back to the District Health Information System, e-tracker, or the Lightwave Health Information System. The data of the birth details and registration number received from the Births and Deaths Registry is then sent from the District Health Information System, e-tracker, or Lightwave, is sent to the National Identification Authority with the picture of the mother, which is authenticated as by NIA as being a citizen of Ghana, and the Ghana Card number is then generated for the baby and sent back to the health system. A text message is then sent to the mother to visit the nearest NIA or Births and Deaths Registry office to complete the process and get the relevant birth certificate. Now, what is clear with this system is that when a child is registered, from the first time the child is taken for the weigh-in, the child gets two identities. You are getting the NIA number and the birth certificate number at the same time. So the mother will get these two. So you don't have to go and start a whole process of trying to apply for a birth certificate. This is sent, the number is sent to you and the details are there. With the introduction of this system, we are not only aiming to cover the current gap, but we are also looking forward to registering between the ages of 5 and 15 with ongoing discussions with the NHIA, NIA, and the Ghana Education Service. In fact, Dr. Okoboy was there when we started this discussion, because we are not only going to register babies, we want to register all the school children. And this is going to start this year. So Dr. Okoboy was there with when we started it, when he was NHIA, because NHIA is going to be very critical in this. Today, Dr. Aboagye Da Costa has come in and he's very much on board. So very soon, an announcement will be made for the launch of the registration of all our school children from the ages of 6 to 15. So NIA will be going to all the schools to register all our children. So when that is done, Ghana will have a very complete database. Everybody will be registered on the NIA database. That will be massive for Ghana. Really, really massive. So once that is finished, it will be very difficult for anybody to enter Ghana and claim that you are a Ghanaian when you are not on the register. It will be difficult. Or to claim somebody else's identity because of the integration. It will be very difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the significant progress made in birth and registration coverage from 30 to 70% through digital interventions and public sensitization, we acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. With the Ghana Card at Birth system, we are taking a significant leap towards addressing these challenges, ensuring that no child is left behind. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the benefits of providing unique identity to our children at birth are numerous. It is a means to address many of the challenges that confront us from the day we are born throughout our lives. But as leaders, our core mandate is to lead and to solve problems. As a government, we have held the conviction that many of the hurdles we face can be overcome through digitalization. And this morning, I am thrilled to celebrate another milestone in Ghana's digital transformation journey, particularly because of its intended beneficiaries. The launch of the Ghana Card system at birth signifies a significant step in our quest to leverage technology for national progress. Initiatives like the Ghana Card number at birth lays the groundwork for a digital ecosystem that empowers every citizen from the moment they are born. I'm particularly pleased that the Ghana Card number at birth allows registration at health facilities across the country, ensuring that no mother is excluded, regardless of her location or socioeconomic status. This is especially crucial in rural areas where access to government services can be limited and technology serves as a vital bridge. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, the Ghana Card at birth is not just an ID. It's a promise to our children of a future where their identity and rights are recognized from their very first breath. It is a testament to our commitment to building an effective, efficient, responsive, and accountable public sector that meets the needs of the Ghanaian citizenry. Excuse me. An effective and efficient implementation of this system offers numerous benefits to mothers and children. First, it provides systematic and efficient method of registering births and ensuring that every child becomes part of the system. I commend all our partners, including the Births and Deaths Registry, the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and the Ghana National Identification Authority for making this possible. A special appreciation also goes to the National Health Insurance Scheme, the Margins ID Group, the Ghana Statistical Service, the Ghana Police Service, and the Ghana Immigration Service. All of these institutions were part of the collaborative effort that we have really taken to bring this to fruition. Above all, I want to express my gratitude to the most crucial partner whose insight and need led to this pivotal Ghana Mothers for being the foundation upon which tomorrow is built. Thank you all for being part of this historic moment as we embark on this journey to digitalize our nation's processes and procedures, ensuring every Ghanaian, no matter how young, is counted, recognized, and valued. I always believe it is possible. Thank you very much. God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of our Republic, His Excellency, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Ladies and gentlemen, a resounding round of applause. Please be seated. All right, Yedamwasi. Thank you very much. Mepacho, we'll have a lot of time for that. It's understandable. Their joy is very understandable. Please, a round of applause once again. Mr. Vice President, we thank you ever so much for this bold initiative, this milestone of well-being that you've led for our motherland. You just show us one thing, that in life, the person who is doing should not be interrupted by the one who says it cannot be done. Please, let's appreciate one more time the Vice President of our Republic. Particularly grateful for this gesture is the Regional Director of Health, who speaks on behalf of the entire health fraternity. And being a woman, she is double qualified. Make welcome Dr. Mrs. Akosia Owusu Sapong.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Ministers of State, Designate, Ministers of Works, Minister of Works and Housing, Director General of Ghana Health Service, Executive Director of NID, District Director of Health Service for Ghana North, Medical Superintendent for Ghana Municipal Hospital, Directors of State Institutions, esteemed guests, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. Good morning. On behalf of the Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service, National Identification Authority, Births and Deaths Registry, and on my own behalf, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing this momentous occasion with your presence. Today marks a significant